What's up, everybody, and welcome to Clown Live! It is Tuesday. It is shortly after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you are watching Clown Live. I'm your host, Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake, and you are watching an Amazon Live interactive shopping experience presented to you by Shopping Dragons. What up, though? How's been your last 24 hours? Man, oh man, what a week I had. I've spent the whole last 7 days of my life living in my camper in the driveway. It was the best time. It was like a mini vacation. What do they call that? A staycation? A staycation. Had a little 7 day staycation at home. It was incredible. But sadly, sadly, all good things must come to an end. And my good time out in the camper has my combo broken by doing a show inside the house here today. So, welcome to the show. You know what? I think I was going to use one microphone, but now that we're doing the show, I think I should use a different mic. All my stuff is a little tangled here. So, welcome to today's show. As I said a moment ago, I am your host, Dragon Blaker, and I thought I was going to use the Yeti mic today, but I think I'm going to snap on the cordless boy here. So give me just a moment to take care of that. And then we're going to start talking products today. We got all on-hand products today. Everything that you see on the table, including the Flex Cycle on the floor, we're going to take a closer look at. Ouch. And I'm pretty excited to do that with you all today. So if you're in the chat, please feel free to say hello. If you're not in the chat, well, you should be, because this is the best show on Amazon, okay? Amazon Live. And I'll tell you again, that's Clown Live. Sean Jones, oh no, streaming back in the warm house today. You know what? Thanks for reminding me that it's warm in here. I am sweating a little bit. I just got to open this window. I totally forgot to open the window before the show started today. Gracious, come on. Why did you do that? Okay, come on, bro. Just open the window. All right, hopefully that'll hold. If the window slams down and smashes while we're live, well, you can say, I told you so. How's it going, Blake? It's going really good, Sean. I just was saying before you got here, I had to break the streak of being in the camper, but we're out here. We're doing the show. We're in here. We're in here doing the show. And I'm just going to switch over to my other microphone. So I hope you're still listening. We're going to change some settings around here real quick that have to do with our audio settings. I turn it on. Does it start working? Yes, it does. So this is a great little thing. You just have to have power going to it, apparently, for it to work good. So yeah, like I said, Sean, how are you? Let me know if this microphone sounds okay. I think it sounds okay. People generally don't say it sounds bad. But we're out here. Oh, we're calm. We're chilling. Let's get our camera following us here on the show today. And yeah, so a little bit of news to share with our viewing audience today. And that is that today, Tuesday afternoon, today for this week, okay? Today for this week, this is our last show. This is our last show this week, okay? We're only going to do 2 shows this week here on Shopping Dragons. There are some other projects that need some drastic attention, and so we are just going to pivot. Okay, we're going to pivot a little bit, and we're going to do one live show today, and then I believe next week we're going to come back. But yeah, there's just like just to hold myself accountable. And just to hold myself accountable, there's a backlog of content that I need to create. And so I'm just going to take a little break from live streaming, and I'm going to focus all of my energy into getting that content created. And then I think once I catch up, we're going to come back. It shouldn't take more than a couple days. So I think tomorrow, Wednesday, and the day after that, Thursday, like I said, we won't do a show, but we should be back after the weekend. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Dragon Blogger? Welcome to the show. I hope that you're doing good. I was just explaining to our beautiful, lovely, fantastic, and wonderful viewing audience that today, Tuesday, is going to be a little bit of we're going to take a little break after today on live streams. At least for the rest of this week, we are going to focus on some other projects that need to be caught up on, and some new content that needs to be created. So I was just letting everybody know at the top of today's show that we won't have a show for tomorrow or the day after. But that's okay, because, sometimes it's good to take a little break, catch up what you need to, and then come back feeling refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to rock just as hard as we always do. So with that all established, my camera's tracking me as I weave back and forth. It must be very disorienting. I feel like it's a little less disorienting when we bring in the product camera. So let's do that now. And I do like that it follows me when classic. Mrs. Dragon Blogger, that's not what was happening. He was cussing us out and telling us we were horrible live stream viewers. Yeah, well, guess what, Sean? The truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? And Mrs. Dragon Blogger will never find out, because there's no rewind button. If she wants to see that, she's going to have to wait until the end of the show and then go back and rewatch the beginning of the show. And that's just great audience retention, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Joking aside, let's get ready to start today's show. As I stated a few moments ago, we've got all of these products here behind me, and we are going to take a look at and talk about all of them. Okay. And if you see anything in the carousel of items that we're going to be taking a look at today that sparks your interest, please feel free to let me know. We will jump immediately to that product and talk to you about it. If there's anything else on Amazon that you see, let me know what I should be missing. I'm missing something. If you got some intel for me. And additionally, and finally, before we get ready for products here, what are you buying? What are you buying right now? What are you kind of like looking at on Amazon? What are you holding out for a sale on? Let me know if there's anything that we don't talk about here that we should be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So put me on to some new products if you have the ability, and we'll do our best to incorporate all of those suggestions into today's show. Now, we got 3 people watching, so I'm sure if even one of you shares a link, it's going to be extremely easy to talk about that product. All right, now, without any further ado, beyond taking another sip of water, let's get ready to talk about today's product haul, okay? Seabass. Yo, I guess we have some ado. We got to greet our friend Seabass. Hello, friend. Welcome to the chat. I hope that you're doing very well. Today is a combo breaker. We spent 7 days in a row at home in the camper outside. It was phenomenal. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I'm making a big deal about with the camper break. Like, I guess it's because I did a bunch of shows out there is what must be the combo breaker. Because honestly, as soon as this show's done at 7 o'clock, I'm pretty much just going right back out to the camper to chill some more. There's no reason for me to be in the house when the weather is so extremely nice outside. And the camper's there. I love the camper. I love my old camper. All right, now, Seabass, I hope you're doing very well. Thank you for joining the show today. Now, I believe, without further ado, we can begin talking products. All right, let me just check my desk and make sure I got all the nasty stuff off of it before I show you the desk, okay? And yeah, I don't want you to see my identification. So yeah, we'll hide those. I got a little bit of a mess on the desk today. Oops, I got a little bit of a mess on the desk today, and I'm going to show you why. because this is the reason. Let's grab our product camera. We've got our first product highlighted in our carousel today. So we'll actually be using the product camera to talk about the desk. Look at my entire house. Look at my entire house. All of this area, okay? It used to be this desk, and this desk has a large table on it, like a tabletop. It's this is one set of drawers, and then this little guy right here is perpendicular to this drawer. So it's two sets of drawers with a big table that sits on it. It was my original desk, okay, before I got the Radlove electric height adjustable desk, which we're going to talk about. But yeah, I was always sitting. Again, please excuse the mess. We are moving furniture around, okay? But I used to sit here where all these items are kind of stacked today. And the desk, the Radlove electric height desk, just pulled it right around. And I was always sitting here on the couch in front of the Radlove desk. Now we're going to be putting the desk over here and using a more traditional computer chair, or maybe the reclining chair, which is this little green boy here in front of that desk. So that's going to really open up the room a whole bunch. And I love it, dude. I love that I have this Radlove electric height adjustable desk. Okay. Oh, look, listening to Weird Al Yankovic today. Hold on. Let's just jump back to, I don't know. Let's just jump open to a blank Google page. That'll probably be more sufficient. But yeah, I was singing Weird Al Yankovic. She never told me she was a mime today before the show started. All right, just to warm my voice up a bit. All right, this again is the Radlove electric height adjustable desk. Now, what I love about this desk is that it supports 4 different preset options, 4 different preset heights. You can navigate to the height that you want by pressing the up and down buttons. And as you can see, we're currently reading in centimeters, but this will also read out in inches. You just have to drop the desk to the bottom 27 inches maximum height, minimum height, 27 inches, and then double press the down button at its lowest height. And that will switch over into an inches display. I actually, as I said, I'm moving a bunch of furniture. Oh yeah, we don't have to selfie stick it. As I said, I got a bunch of furniture around here that were moving. So I unplugged the desk and I just didn't switch it back. But I did unplug it and I plugged it back in, and all of my presets stayed. Okay. All right. Now, another thing that's nice about the desk is the top. It is just kind of like an MDF board or whatever. But I love the accent, how it has these 2 black boards here. Okay, one on this side, and then we go 55 inches down to the other end of the desk, and we have another black board here. Please excuse my mess. Once again, I was outside for 7 days, okay? And we just started moving some furniture around on Sunday. All right, now what else can I tell you about the desk? Well, it has a nice electric motor that is under it, which is connected to this metal bar. This bar is a rod that actually turns the other leg. So while the motor is lifting and dropping this leg here, the other leg is also going up and down. It also has a nice rack that you can put whatever you want on it, I guess. I really, really like the electric height adjustable desk. It's easy to use. It's very intuitive. The Radlove electric height desk is very intuitive. And as I was saying, now that I have the camera down, I can focus a little more on what I'm saying. Lowest point, 27 inches without the feet or the included wheels off the ground to your desk height, okay? When you add the feet or the wheels, you're going to gain a little bit more height. I think I do have the wheels on mine, and I think that gives me like an extra 3 inches. So my lowest is basically 30 inches. But yeah, 27 inches at its lowest, and I believe 45 inches at its highest point. Hey, what's up, Evans? Welcome to the show. We are talking all products today. We busted out of the camper. We came into the house, and we are doing a more traditional looking show. So welcome to it. Let's track our person camera a little bit, and let's pull this back so it doesn't look like we're too bald. I got to get those Boldify hair fibers on my head soon and cover up. Look at this. Okay. All right. I love the desk. I don't know why there's not a price on it right now. I wonder if it's currently unavailable. Let me click through my carousel and find out what's going on here. Take me to the video, take me to the desk, and the desk says what? Currently unavailable? Currently unavailable. So I love how I spent all this time just now. I love how I spent all this time just now pumping up the desk, and there's no offers available. Currently unavailable. How unfortunate that I didn't give myself that. I should have paid closer attention. But yo, my video is on this. No. Oh, calm down. Why you gotta be so loud, bro? Relax. Sorry about that loud noise if it affected you. What's up, Stargazer? Welcome to the show today. Do we got it? Oh, we do. We do got it right here. Wow. Wow. My video is on the Rad Love page. I was just looking at it real quick. Okay, very cool. Unfortunately, must not be available. Enough of that. Let's move on to the next product, which is going to be the Tribit Stormbox Blast. All right. The Tribit Stormbox Blast is a really, really fantastic option if you're looking for some loud, clear audio that comes in a manageable. Okay, here. Use my torso there to hold this box and set it down here. Yeah, and we'll turn it around. Let's turn it around. There we go. Look at that, everybody. That's the box for the Tribit Stormbox Blast. And here is the actual 90-watt Bluetooth speaker in the flesh right here, right now. All right. What I love about this 90-watt Bluetooth speaker is that it offers up to 30 hours of playback. It has a beat-driven LED light show that you can see in the driven speakers, as well in these equalizer kind of looking lights. And they kind of act like an equalizer too when you're playing audio through this. Nice. It's got a solid handle on the top. And the plastic on this feels like pretty premium. Right now, I'd consider this to be like my everyday Bluetooth speaker. This is the Bluetooth speaker that I have connected to my computer. So this is essentially my daily PC speaker. You know what I'm saying? And I have this connected to my laptop with a Bluetooth 5.3 connection. 5.3. It's 5.0 on the Storm. Yes. Okay. The Tribit Stormbox Blast, I have it connected to my laptop over a Bluetooth 5.0 connection. And I know that if ever I needed to increase, if ever I needed to hardline it, I totally can. There's a 3.5 millimeter audio jack here that acts as a line in, okay? There's also a USB-C port on this that acts as charging out. So you can actually charge a device from the Tribit if you need to. And finally, it has a figure 8 connector behind this water resistant door as well. Oh, what's up, WF Mod 8? Thank you so much for following the show here. Yo, my name is Dragon Blaker. You can call me Blake, and you're watching Clown Live. Thank you so kindly for hitting follow. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, please feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me know what's going on with you. What are you shopping for? If you're interested in engaging, I would love to chat a little bit with you. And Desk is here. Desk is here. What do I got? Like the wrong link? Let me grab your link and see what's going on. Maybe I got like, I don't know, something that I can't understand happening with it. So give me a quick sec. I'll literally just grab your link here and then go to it. 229. Okay. All right. So 229 Rad Love store. All right. Okay. Thank you for this link very kindly. I'm just going to in real time grab this, copy it, and paste it somewhere important to me. And then let me paste this message somewhere important to me. That'll be here. And then a quick note for me for later. Okay, thank you so much, Seabass, for that link. It truly does offer me a great assistance. So I'm looking at this link. This link is going directly to what looks to be the Rad Love store. And the desk looks to be like it is available today for $230 with an additional with a 15% coupon. So be certain to add that coupon if you add this to your cart today. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the Tribbett Stormbox Blast. Thank you again, Seabass, for that important link. And yeah, so we were talking Tribbett Stormbox Blast. I was saying that the Tribbett Stormbox Blast is actually IP67 water resistant, and I'm sorry, it's IPX7 water resistant. So you can get this a little bit wet. It's not going to be a big deal. And also, I believe that it's advertised as being buoyant. You can also connect the Tribbett Stormbox Blast, okay, to the Tribbett app. And that means when you do that, you can control the equalizer. You can have more precise control over the light show that is included on this speaker. All right. Now, one final thing that I didn't mention that I think you should know is that not only in the 90 watts of power between the front driven speakers and their tweeters, there are also passive bass radiating speakers on each side of the Stormbox Blast as well. So that's just going to like add up a nice punch to the bass, pardon me, on your Tribbett Stormbox Blast. There you go. So that's it. The Tribbett Stormbox Blast, all right, is a phenomenal option if you're looking to get a Bluetooth speaker. This is one that I would definitely suggest. It is generally available. Excuse me for one moment. Pardon me for that. I apologize. The Tribbett Stormbox Blast's average retail value is $270. Today, that price is marked down 35%, making it $175.99. So basically $176 today. Stormbox Blast has a $20 additional coupon today, making it $155.99. So that's actually super, super great. That means that the sale cost of the Tribbett Stormbox Blast, okay, the cost of the Tribbett Stormbox Blast on sale today is going to be less money than the non-sale average retail value of its competitor, the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, which is another phenomenal entry in the universe of Bluetooth speakers. Okay, we're going to get into that Soundcore Motion Boom Plus very soon today. All right, but before we do that, let's talk about the next product that I have in my carousel, which is another Tribbett product, but this is kind of going to be like more on the complete opposite side of the spectrum of Bluetooth audio. Okay, so while here we have a 90 watt. Oh, the camera stopped following me. Camera should be always following. Let's go. What are you doing? All right. And also I got cables that I'm tripping all over. I'm gonna get into an accident in my own house if I'm not careful here. So I got a new 200-foot coil of black direct line burial Ethernet cable, so that again I could run some internet out to the camper, not wirelessly. And the cable is still brand new and it kind of is flopped across the floor, so I keep tripping on it and I need to be very careful. I did put the mat down here over the Ethernet wires, but I do need some better cable management. All right, what's up? Much clown love, Lady Bacon. Thanks for popping out today. We, excuse me, are talking about the Tribbett Stormbox Blast. As a matter of fact, we just wrapped up talking about this, and I'm just double checking I highlighted the next product in my carousel, and I did. So look, you got the Tribbett Stormbox Blast, right? It's this huge chonker of a Bluetooth speaker, And then on the opposite side, look how small this is. This is the box for it. This is the box for it, okay? Now, what is this box for? Well, it's for the product that we currently have highlighted in our carousel, which is known as the Tribit Stormbox Micro. Now, the Tribit Stormbox Micro is a powerful Bluetooth speaker that has one powered speaker and one passive bass radiating speaker built in to this little box. It's very, very nice. It has a nice kind of fabric coating on the top and a silicone rubber on the bottom. And it has this really weird, not weird, but very interesting and useful strap. Okay. And the strap, we can, with the strap, we can just pull it out and it flops down. Then we can wrap this around like our bicycle handle or our shower curtain rod, whatever we want, in order to experience the great audio that is produced by this Bluetooth speaker made by Tribit, once again known as the Stormbox Micro. All right, so yes, it does have that little strap. I like that. On the bottom side, it has little rubber booties so that when you put it on the desk, has these little rubber booties on it, right? So that when you put it on the desk and you're playing the audio, the vibration from the speaker isn't just going to vibrate all across the whole table. You know what I'm saying? I like that it has that kind of like sound protection from vibrating on your table. Okay, this has buttons on the front that are volume up and down, as well as a multi-function button. Excuse me, a multi-function button. Kind of hard to see in the fabric there, but they do exist. And then on the front of the device, you have a power button, a Bluetooth pairing button, a microphone, as well as an LED array that represents the amount of battery life left approximately in this device. Okay, let's follow our camera again. And finally, what I want you to know about this is that it does charge via USB-C, and that's pretty much it. I always forget some of the key features of the Tribit Stormbox Micro. I don't forget them. I forget to say them. So the Tribit Stormbox Blast, okay, it runs on a Bluetooth standard 5.3. I believe that the Tribit Stormbox Micro runs on Bluetooth 5.0. This is, yes, Bluetooth 5.0. The Stormbox Micro is IP67 water resistant. So like I said, you can attach this to your shower bar. You can use this around water. Long battery life, superior sound, and then offers a stereo party mode. Now, the stereo party mode is enabled when you have two Tribit Stormbox Micros. When you have two Stormbox Micros, you can pair these together so that one acts as your left channel while the other one acts as your right channel. So you can actually have stereo mode with this, but you require two of them. All right, now the Tribit Stormbox Micro is a really fun device. It's just loud enough to satisfy you. For being a little small device, it's pretty loud is basically what I'm trying to say. I was stammering a little bit there. Now, I want you to know the price of it, okay? Traditionally, $60 is the retail value for the Stormbox Micro. Today, save $10, all right? This is 17% off of that $60 retail value being offered to you today for $49.99. So $50 when you get this. Now, just a moment. Let's move on to our next product now, okay? Now, just a moment ago, we were taking a look at the Tribit Stormbox Blast. That's this big, heavy, 30 hours of playback speaker, Bluetooth speaker, okay? Let's take a look now at the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, all right? Now, what's interesting about the Motion Boom Plus is it is much, much lighter, okay? It's lighter in weight, but the specifications of it are similarly close to that of the Stormbox Blast. And how so? Well, we were discussing that the Stormbox Blast is a 90-watt Bluetooth speaker that features up to 30 hours of playback. The Motion Boom Plus is extremely light in weight, and it comes with its own strap, which makes it easy for portability sake. It allows you to keep your hands free if you want, and I really like that. Now, like I said, 90 watts on the Tribit Stormbox Blast. Does anybody know what the wattage is on this? I'm going to say it before you type the answer
in the chat, it's 80. It's 80 watts, okay? 80 watts on the Tribit Storm Box Blast. That's going to be two 30-watt drivers that are silk domed titanium drivers, okay? And 20 hours. I haven't talked about Motion Boom in a minute. Let me get back into the spot. All right, the Motion Boom Plus is an 80-watt Bluetooth speaker with up to 20 hours of playback. It features two 30-watt driven speakers that are titanium silk domed and two 10-watt tweeters. Much like the other Bluetooth speaker we were talking on earlier, the the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. The Motion Boom Plus, it also has those passive bass radiating speakers, which really give a great punch of light bass to your really, really light weighted storm. Man, why do I keep saying the wrong name? I apologize. To the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Hey, what's up, June? How you doing, man? I hope that you're doing great. It's nice to see you here today. I love it when you stop by, man. Let me know what's going on with you. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? I know it's Tuesday now, but let me know what's going on with you, man. Yeah, okay. Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, 80 watts. IP67 water resistant and buoyant. Okay. So if you knock this bad boy into the pool at home, or you take it to the beach and get it caught in the lake or whatever, this is going to float. All right. Which is an amazing feature. You don't have to worry about it sinking. Now on the back of the Motion Boom Plus, there is a little rubber door. And when we open this door, which is always really difficult for me to do, which I like. I always say that. Every time I talk about it, I always say that I like it. And I do like it because what is great about this what is great about this rubber gasket being difficult to open for me is that it really, really resonates that IP67 water resistance was thought about critically. You know what I mean? When they put this gasket on. All right. But either way, behind the rubber door, what do we have? We have a USB-C for charging the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Also, there is a USB out port so that you can charge your devices from this Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. And finally, it has a 3.5mm audio jack behind this door that acts as an input. So if you don't have a Bluetooth device, you can still keep the party going by hardlining something to this little Bluetooth speaker. All right. It has an equalizer that you can customize by downloading the Anker Soundcore app. 20 hours of playback, auxiliary in, IP67 water resistant, USB-C charging. Oh, this has an extra bass feature that you can toggle on the device or within the app. And also, and finally, okay, the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus features PartyCast 2.0 compatibility, which is just like a wireless environment that your device can connect to. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have more than one Soundcore device, then that means that you can connect up to 99 additional devices, 100 total in the PartyCast 2.0 wireless environment. Okay. And that's really, really great. Now, June says it's graduation season. My oldest son graduated on Friday. My niece graduates this Saturday. Yo, congratulations on those important stepping stones in life. I hope you're having a great time celebrating with your family about it. And yeah, I just want to say now the price of the Motion Boom Plus, it is $180 today. That's $179.99 for the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Motion Boom Plus is super hot. It's a great little, it's great. It's great for the beach. It's great for literally even like taking a walk. It's not heavier than a purse. It's like 2 pounds or something. It's very, very light. Okay, now let's talk about the next product in my carousel here, which is going to be the Mars 2 Pro. All right, now the Mars 2 Pro, this is just a phenomenal addition to your home entertainment system, okay? whether you're using it indoors or whether you're using it outdoors, which is perfectly acceptable with this product. The Anker Nebula Mars 2 Pro 720p indoor outdoor DLP projector. What a great option to have. Now we're going to close this box. There's not too much else to see inside here at this time. But what I'm not showing you in the box today, all right, is actually the included AC power adapter as well as the infrared remote control. Okay, so the Mars 2 Pro, like I said, it's a 720p DLP projector. It turns on by pulling the lens down, and on the back it features that AC power input, an HDMI input, a USB input, as well as a 3.5mm audio jack out. Okay, this features Wi-Fi connectivity and Bluetooth connectivity. So what's great about the Wi-Fi is, in addition to it, the Mars 2 Pro also features a Android 7.1 operating system. So you can connect this device over Wi-Fi to your network, download your favorite apps, okay, and then use those apps to stream your favorite content, you know, from them. Now, in addition to that Wi-Fi compatibility and Android operating system, that Android 7.1 OS, the Mars 2 Pro, okay, it also has batteries built into it. That's what kind of like promotes it to be an outdoor projector. You don't need to have anything connected to it. With the Android operating system, the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, the built-in speakers, and the built-in battery, the 720p DLP projector is a phenomenal option to show something outside. That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. Now, in conjunction with the infrared remote control that we've left in the box, there is also a host of controls on the top of this device. And on the bottom, it has a nice rubber booty to hold it in place on a flat, sturdy surface, and features a 1/4-inch screw for a tripod mount. I love that about the projector. The outdoor projector is available today for $550, and this I don't know, I wonder if this has like a $50 coupon on it or not. Let's do a little click through on our carousel and see. Yes, of course, $50 coupon today that is applicable to this wonderful outdoor projector. Now, one other thing that I want to mention about this is, I said earlier, it does have Bluetooth, and it does. So it allows you to pair the Nebula Mars 2 Pro by Anker to your favorite Bluetooth speaker, okay? Also, that Bluetooth connection is good for connecting the Anker Nebula app, and you can control your projector even more in depth, I believe, with the options that are in the Anker Nebula app. All right, now, like I said, usually $550. Don't forget to apply that $50 coupon when you add this to your cart today. Now, let's take a look at the next product that I've got in my carousel here, and this is going to be another fantastic option in the world of projectors that are put out by Anker. All right. This next product that we're going to look at here is the Anker Nebula. Okay, so we're going to stay in the Anker Nebula environment. This is actually the capsule. This is the capsule. Throw out your door. What would be cool? What would be cool is to hook up a drone. Hook up a drone to the projector. What would be cool is hook up a drone to the projector. Hook up a drone to the projector. Hook up a drone to the projector. Okay, I could do that. I could do that. If you want to hook up your drone to your projector, okay, then I'm gonna make one assumption, and that assumption is that you're using a drone which its remote control has it is using your cell phone. Let me say that again. I would say that you could probably connect your drone to your projector as long as you're using a remote control that utilizes your phone for the view. If that was the case, then I couldn't understand why you would not be able to run video out from the phone and then run a video input to the projector. That's easy. You could do USB-C to HDMI adapter. You could buy a special dock that has more features than just that. Okay. Now, I don't think that you could go like USB-C to USB input, but I think that the USB-C to HDMI option is definitely there. And if you're using an iPhone, then you could still use a docking station to connect to your you could still use a docking station like that, like a lightning bolt to HDMI. But the thing with the iPhone stuff is that I think I'm learning is that like you don't get power through your iPhone. So if you want to, if this was a viable option, then you would still need to like run power to the phone's adapter, right, in order to power the adapter. That's all I'm saying. So that I do think that it's plausible. I think it's plausible if you have an iPhone or an Android phone that has a compatible video out option, then that's it. That's it. Just use your video out option from your phone that you're currently using as your drone remote view window. Okay. And then just run that video out to anything really. Run it out to a television, run it out to a projector. The point is that you can run out from your phone and into any source that you want. I could be wrong, but I because I have no personal experience with it, but just reacting to what you're saying, I feel like what I'm saying does have some logical merit to it. So if you think, Thor at your door, that I'm not making sense, then let me know. Also, if you think that I am making sense, then please let me know. Okay. But yeah, I think that's an option. Just get a phone out to HDMI adapter. Plug it into the HDMI input on your projector here. We're going to talk about the Nebula capsule here, which actually has a mini HDMI. Oh, wait, sorry. It doesn't have mini HDMI. This has a regular full-size HDMI input. It has a mini USB input as well, unlike the Mars 2 Pro, which has a full-size USB input. Okay, now, the Anker Nebula capsule is exactly that. It's just a little capsule-sized projector that isn't much bigger than a soda pop can, and I love that little form factor about this. Boasting a resolution of 854 by 480, the Mars, not the Mars 2 Pro, the Nebula capsule projector, it also features that Android 7.1 operating system and a battery in this. Okay. Now, I know I'm kind of flip flopping back and forth here. So if you're with me, thank you for being patient with me. But I want you to know this. Okay. The Anker Nebula capsule, the battery that is in this device will allow projection for up to 4 hours. Okay. Now, what I neglected to mention previously was that the battery that is in the Mars 2 Pro here, this battery actually is going to last for up to 3 hours of projection time. Okay. So you get a little bit longer of battery life out of the smaller device. Okay. As I said, it has that Android 7.1 operating system. This has a speaker built into it. It also has Bluetooth built into it. So everything that I said previously about the Mars 2 Pro applies to the Nebula capsule as well. You can control it with the Anker Nebula app. What else did I say? Everything that I said about it is accurate. Let's keep carrying on with this one instead of thinking of ways to compare it to the other one. All right. On the top of the Nebula capsule, you have a multifunction button, okay, a power button, as well as volume up and down buttons. There's also kind of difficult to see here, Nebula insignia, okay? And that Nebula branding actually lights up different colors to represent different status indications. Okay. Now, it has a dial on the side that acts as manual focus and has, again, a little rubber booty on the bottom to hold it in place on a flat, sturdy surface, as well as that 1/4-inch screw to mount the Nebula capsule to a tripod if you need. The Anker Nebula capsule speaker battery DLP projector, 854 by 480 resolution, Android 7.1 operating system, battery that lasts up to 4 hours. I don't think there's much else to say about this right now. Comes in black, beautiful little package, and there are currently upgraded versions of the Nebula capsule that do exist. Oh, there are a couple more quick things that I want to say. Even though I already said them once, I'll say them once again. On the rear of the capsule, okay, there is an infrared port for the included remote control that is in this little box here, and also a full-sized HDMI port input as well as a mini USB input. Okay, that's everything I want to say about the features. And the price today on this is $300. Let me put this back in my box here and check the listing myself and see if there's an additional savings on this $300 Anker Nebula capsule. Let's do it. So we're just going to close these. You got some extra tabs open that I don't need to open. Nebula capsule. We're okay, boom, and then okay, we'll click through here. $30 coupon. So there's a $30 coupon on this today. So put this in your cart for $270. $270. All right, excellent. Now let's move on to the next product that I've got to share with you all today, which is going to be the OBSBot Tiny 4K PTZ webcam. Now, this again, dude, we just got all of my favorite products. Pretty much every product we've talked about is pretty great today. But here's the box for the OBSBot. Okay, got a little carrying case here. Now, inside this carrying case, it's actually vacuum formed to hold the OBSBot in place so that the gimbal doesn't get manipulated during transportation. All right, the OBSBot Tiny PTZ 4K. It is a great webcam. It's a great webcam. It offers you that PTZ functionality. If you're unfamiliar with that acronym, it stands for panning, tilting, and zooming, which means the camera has the ability, you can see it now tracking me around the room. It has the ability to pan, okay, left and right. Camera will pan left and right. Has the ability to tilt up. Okay, I'm not very tall, but also it will tilt down. Okay, it follows you around the room, and it does that based on gesture controls. So I can actually hold my hand up like I'm waving at the camera, and now the camera stops following me around the room. And then we can re-enable that by holding our hand up like this, and also you can zoom by holding an L shape with your hand as well, which is really, really phenomenal. Now, out of the box, the zoom is going to, out of the box, the zoom by default zooms up to 2 times digitally. This is not an optical zooming web camera, and you can change that setting up to 4 times maximum in the OBSBot webcam software that you download for free when you do your first firmware update with this camera. I love this camera. OBSBot is coming out with a whole bunch of new products. They were just at a show like a month and a half ago, I'd say, talking about a bunch of new stuff. OBSBot is really, really the future of webcams right now, in my personal opinion. Tammy, what's up? Thank you so much for following me here on Clown Live. I'm your host, Dragon Blaker. Welcome to the show. If you've never been here before, please feel free to say hello. We are on the road to 3,000 followers, okay? And we're at like 2,866 right now, 67. So we're getting very, very close. Thank you, Tammy, for following. If you see anything that you like, please call it out, and I'd love to talk to you about it. All right, the OBSBot Tiny PTZ is a great webcam. It has a bunch of amazing features, including that gesture-based feature that I just demoed for you, and is available today for $239. Now, the price point that I just quoted you is actually the deal price, which is 11% off of its $269 retail value. I love the OBSBot Tiny. All right, now let's talk about a couple of EcoFlow products that I've got here for you today. The first one, I could talk about it until my face hurts. You know what I mean? But before I do, let's take a little sip of water here. Maybe I should just slow down. No need to shout. No need to shout. Hey, Tammy, with a check mark. Wow. I love that it follows you like that, fellow Amazon live streamer here. Your live is awesome and your setup is fire. Oh, thank you so much. My setup is literally just my living room. I really appreciate you for saying that. Let me grab this box here, which I should have done a moment ago. Plonk it down right here. And that will autofocus in a second. There we go. Thank you so much, Tammy. Tammy, please, if you're actively live streaming or even if you're not actively live streaming, consider sharing the link to your shop or your live stream channel here. And anybody else that's watching, if you get the link in the chat, be sure to go and give Tammy a follow. You know, we just need to be supporting everybody on this platform. It's quiet around here, and we just got to bring everybody in that we can and support everybody that we can. So, Tammy, if you have, again, the ability, please feel free to put your link in the chat. And you know how it goes on live streams. If you see anything that the lights and the split screen is really nice. I use a program that handles all of my streaming for me called StreamYard. And I've just called into my show. I'm on my show hosting as a guest with my web camera. And I just opened up another tab and imported another camera that is my product camera, and it just acts like a product camera. It just sits here, just sits down here while we do the show. And yeah, I think it's a pretty simple setup. What I think, like, this is not braggadocious. It's a very, very simple and I believe truthful observation. I could be incorrect, but I don't believe I am. I just find that with like potentially stereotypically speaking, because I'm not here to say anything ill about any other streamer, but I noticed that, and I don't know if I'm like whatever, but I'm just saying this. I don't notice any other streamer that keeps all the boxes. Maybe they keep the boxes, but they don't show all the boxes. They just show the product itself, which is like obviously the thing that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But I like to hold the product in my hand. I like to put it down on the table. The product is always in the shot. And even if I accidentally put the product out of the shot, we always have a reference to what we're talking about on the table if that product requires a box. There are some products that exist that have really, really large boxes. For example, this Life Pro Flex Cycle box. And the Life Pro Flex Cycle itself it's a small machine. It's a small machine, but it's a large enough machine that I don't think I'm going to warrant retaining the Life Pro Flex Cycle. But I may. I'm quite the hoarder when it comes to the boxes, I'll be honest. But I do think that they're helpful on the show. You know, seeing the box, I believe, just like gets you hyped. So, you know, like when you get the box, you saw it on my show. You know, when you open the package, that's exactly what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm saying the wrong thing or not, but not like the inappropriate thing. But anyway, let me try to get back on track here. Yes, I'm using OBS. It's a learning curve for sure. Yeah, the thing about OBS is that it can be, I think, like once you learn the fundamental basics of OBS, it can be quite easy and again, respectfully to literally every content creator. But I think once you learn the fundamental basics of OBS, it can be quite easy to make a simple show, like switch a couple cameras back and forth, or even make this exact setup that I have here. I think I could replicate quite easily in OBS, but OBS just seems like daunting to me. And it's a very, very powerful tool for live streaming because you can do some very advanced things, as you must be well aware, right? And so, like, even though I can barely set up and switch two cameras, I have like these aspirations of this like very, very big show, you know, that I would like to produce. But I just, like, bearing my insecurity, I don't feel confident with my OBS skills. And I've put in a little bit of work. Like, I put in a little bit of work to try to figure it out. And I get some of it, but I also don't get some of it. And then the parts that I don't get, they make me ask more questions as I'm like, if I have question number 1, as I'm seeking the answer to question 1, I will get questions 2, 3, 4, and 5 before I get answer 1. So then like my gears start spinning and I feel like not like stressed out, like I remain pretty calm, but internally I just feel like overwhelmed. And I'm just like, why? Why am I learning this when I know this, I can do this. This works very well for me. It's all a matter of what you're willing to do and what you're willing to learn, right? And I'm willing to learn OBS, but I just it's I need more help. I need somebody who's very extremely patient. Now there is a man on the internet. His name is DJ LaFave, and he's a wonderful man, and he's very, very patient, and he's spent extensive hours trying to teach me how to do some of the more elaborate things that I've been trying to accomplish with OBS. But it's just like I have a problem switching between two cameras with a simple overlay. You know what I'm saying? So like, why would I even waste that man's time trying to learn more when I feel so insecure about barely being able to get the fundamental basics of OBS down? So that's me. I don't know OBS, but I'm down with OPP. OBS is let me catch up on some of these other chats here real quick. Sean says, Tammy, don't you listen to Blake? He's in a state of the art studio and has a full production team. Yeah, all of this is a green screen behind me. He has a full production team on hand to make his stream top notch and professional. I have a dog and you have a cat for our profiles. Oh, really? Yeah, well, Team Cat. I'm just saying Team Cat over here. You know what it is about dogs? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm not going to get on the tangent about what it is about dogs, okay? Let's just only talk about OBS and our confusion with it. Oh, that resonates with my ADHD brain. What, the thing where you get question 1 and when you seek answer 1, you get question 2, 3, and 4 and 5 before you get answer 1? Dude, it drives me insane. It's not just OBS in my life. Look how my eyes widened, okay? It's not just OBS that does that to me. I feel like I get frustrated about things easily, and I'm just like, what am I even bothering doing this for? But before I started streaming here on Amazon, I was having a lot of casual fun on the internet with friends and having guests on shows and doing live streams and trying to be creative with this fairly robust yet obviously limited platform, StreamYard. Okay, Tammy, if you're unfamiliar with if you're experiencing complications with OBS and you're interested in considering throwing your hands up, look at OBS. OBS is really easy. Excuse me, StreamYard. Look at StreamYard. StreamYard's really easy. Look, I can remove my guest. My thing is backstage now. I can re-add this guest. I can full screen myself. I can full screen my guest. I can have us in this traditional split screen, which I really enjoy. I can have it in this split screen. If we had more than 2 people with StreamYard, you can import up to 9 people on your panel, or 9 or 10 people on your panel when you pay for it. Okay, I think you get 6 people on the free site. And also I know that you can't, where I'm gesturing to the top right of the screen, opposite of my unmute and follow button here, you get this default StreamYard logo. Okay, on the free version, you can't do that. And you can upload a bunch of overlays. Here's overlays that I use for my shows. We just kind of use these to hide the camera. And then I have an unmute and follow overlay that I can also turn off if I want. And then also we have like different backgrounds. You can upload a different background. So the overlay is your foreground. The background is your background. They can be animated. Okay. Your backgrounds and your foregrounds can be GIF images that you upload. So you can do that. Listen to this. I don't even know. Sorry if this is loud. But you can play imported background music. This is free music that is included with StreamYard. And if you don't want that music, you can upload your own music, right? And do that as well. So I really, really enjoy StreamYard. Now, when it comes to pre-recorded videos on StreamYard, They actually have those as video clips. And I know that here's a quick 30-second countdown, which is a default video clip that is uploaded. It's a default video clip. So I'll just look at this for like 3 or 4 seconds here. Right. And you can count that all the way down to 30. You can turn the video off simply by clicking it. So there are like there's a lot of limitations. Like OBS is very robust, very precise. You can really get the nuance that you want. But for the show that I do here and the other shows that I do on like other social media platforms, I'm very like I'm not looking for that OBS streaming quality, because I feel like thinking about OBS and edit and streaming at the same time, it can be daunting. And now I'm going to be learning OBS. I'm going to be learning OBS in real time while I'm on the show. I got to think about the products. I got to think about OBS. I don't think with StreamYard anymore, because it's basically second nature to me, right? And what I love is that you can change everything on the fly. So if we just cut back to a view like this, like I can change it to the default leaves background if I want. I can upload an image right now if I wanted to and use that as the background if I desire. And I really also love about, I don't know, I love everything about StreamYard. I'm going to stop jocking StreamYard real quick. Let's just jump back into our default view here. Let's catch up on some comments, and then we are going to talk about the EF EcoFlow camping light. I love this light, and I'm really excited to talk to you about it. Okay, showing me as anonymous. You're only showing as Tammy to me. You said that 5 minutes ago, and that's all I see in the chat. Sean says, dogs may be man's best friend, but okay, dogs are man's best friend. Cats don't do anything. I like that independence. I like the cat because I have to beg the cat to be with me. Tammy's like, I really wonder what, why am I doing this? Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to discourage you or encourage you either way, but I mean, the influence is there. I'm not necessarily here to influence you, but the influence could be there if you want to consider it. And yeah, take a look at StreamYard. Get the basic plan. Get the basic plan. It's free. You sign up for free. And when you have a free account, you get like 20 hours of stream time for free every month. But when you pay for it, you get unlimited hours, of course. They have the basic plan that you can pay for, which I use, and then they have the professional plan, which like offers you the ability to stream to more places and like restream to more places and a few other options. I'm going to stop selling you StreamYard right now. I got to get back to work here. But yeah, Tammy, I don't think I saw your link in the chat. So again, if you feel compelled, please share your shop link or your live stream link. And if you're on a regular schedule, please share that with us as well, so we know when to go and watch. All right, now let's sip some water. And let's continue now talking products. This is the EF EcoFlow camping light. I love it so much. It's available today for $69. Sean Jones says we have 3 indoor cats and an outdoor dog. 1 cat is special. She's very special. Dog has a doghouse with AC and heat. How's the heat? Is it like a heater that blows or hot tubes under the floor? What's up, Rome? Yo, what's up, Rome? How you doing, Rome? Rome, I was just talking about streaming services like StreamYard and how they handle everything on the like on the server side of things. So like you don't have to worry about if you have an older computer, or even if you're like streaming from your cell phone. StreamYard is a great option if you have a low powered device, or you don't have like the confidence to experiment with OBS like I often do. But I know Rome Knows Tech is a super pro, and if you Tammy are still here watching and you're seeking some advice for OBS, then absolutely subscribe to Rome Knows Tech. Okay. Follow him on Amazon, watch his live streams, follow him on any social media account that he wants you to, because he is the man with a bunch of great answers to very specific and nuanced questions. He uses Streamlabs OBS. Remember when Streamlabs was like pushing out OBS and just slapping their name on it, and then OBS got like upset about that? That was like a year or two ago. But yeah, Streamlabs OBS. I don't use them because I find them confusing and daunting, but they are very excellent, robust programs that if you're willing to learn, you can do infinity. The sky's the limit with OBS. I watch videos about OBS and other programs that you can download that interact with OBS. So like you can monitor a chat, for example. Here's a great example of what advanced types of things I'd like to do with my show here on Clown Live, but I don't pursue it because I'm scared. I'm scared to learn OBS and learn something new, I guess. And that is this. I can have a program that watches my chat. And then whenever the chat says a specific keyword that I can define, I can have that keyword execute a shortcut in OBS for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can have the chat being monitored by one program, and when somebody says a specific keyword, that can trigger a response in a program called Touch Portal, and then Touch Portal can send a signal over my network to OBS on my PC, and fundamentally, I can give complete control of my show over to the chat, and all they have to do is type a couple of keywords however they want. For example, like if they wanted to look at only the product table, right? Then they could say, for example, product, and then all of that would occur, and then the camera would cut to the product table, and they could see that, you know, obviously with the ability for me to override all of those so that I can stay in constant control of the show while giving a whole new level of interaction. And that's just a thumbnail scratch of the types of things that I know that I could do here to make my stream more engaging and interactive. But I'm not a smart man. I'm not a smart man. As we've established, OBS is difficult for me to learn. Okay, now let me carry on with this product. I've had this highlighted for several minutes in my carousel. I'd like to share it with you now. The EF EcoFlow camping light. It's pretty amazing. Why? Because you can charge into it with a USB-C cable, and you can actually charge your device with its 7,200 milliamp hour battery with a USB-A port that is included behind this output little gate. Okay. Now the EF EcoFlow camping light has 5 different settings. When you press the power button the first time, okay, it only has a single power button operation. When you press the power button the first time, it gives you the lights. Okay. The lights are the battery indicator. When you press it a second time, you get a very, very bright white light. Okay. And the bright white light is having stepless dimming built into it. So you can press and hold the power button to dull the light, dim the light if you want. You can also cycle through a bright orange, a soft orange light. And again, you can brighten and dim this at your leisure. And then finally, it has a softer white light. It also features a very bright flashlight. Okay. Now, this is just a short throw from my arm to my chest. Okay. But this thing sees the tops of trees. This thing's super bright. And also, it features an SOS signal built into it as well. The EcoFlow camping light is IP65 water resistant, so you can get this a little bit damp. On the back of it, it has a hook, okay? And there's actually 2 hooks on the light, so you can hook it wherever you need, and then the 2 hooks make a loop. That's very nice. And finally, the camping light has 2 neodymium magnets that allow it to attach to any metal surface to hold in place, allowing you to be hands-free. Thank you, Rome. You have a great stream when you stream next as well. And thank you for popping out. Okay, the EF EcoFlow camping light is amazing, and it's $69 today. All right, now let's talk about the next EcoFlow product that I've got in my carousel, which is going to be the this is going to be the River 2, the River 2. Okay, now the EF EcoFlow River 2 is a portable power station that features a 256 watt hour battery. It has two AC plugs, two USB A ports, and a USB C port, as well as a power auxiliary charging port, DC. Okay, on the back of the device, it has a plug, that AC plug. When you plug this into the wall from 0%, the River 2 will charge in 55 minutes, under an hour for a 0 to 100% charge when plugged in AC to the wall. It also has this DC plug on the back, which is compatible, okay, with it's compatible with a solar panel, and it's compatible with an included cable that allows you to plug the River 2 into your vehicle's auxiliary power unit. And from that position, okay, you can charge your battery in like 3.5 hours, I think, when you have it plugged into your vehicle's auxiliary outlet. Now, remember to have your car running when you do that. You know what I mean? Because if you just plug this in, you're going to sap all your vehicle battery. I love the EF EcoFlow River 2. It has this yellow button on the front. When you press it, it turns on the device. Very easy to understand. This is hours left based on current draw. The center button the center part of the display represents how much battery is currently left in your device, and the these triple numbers that, let me try that one more time. These triple digit numbers, okay, that are stacked on top of each other here. The top number represents power being put into the device, while the bottom number then represents power being drawn from it. I love the River 2, okay? This is about the smallest one that that EF EcoFlow makes. And these LifePo 4 batteries are incredible because they offer you like over 3,000 charges before they're going to cut down to about 80% of their original capacity. So you could basically literally use this almost every single day, full charge to empty, for 10 years and not have to worry about the lithium phosphorus batteries declining in quality. All right, $239 for this River 2 today is actually 17% off of its $289 retail value. All right, now let's take a look at the next Thor, at your door. Does this one come the solar panel option? Does this one come the solar panels option? Yeah, in a sense, yes. But understand that with the EF EcoFlow River 2, okay, the River 2 does have solar panel compatibility. However, through EcoFlow Store, the 110 volt battery, the 110 volt panel is the only panel by EcoFlow that is compatible with the EcoFlow River 2, okay? So the brand only has one specific panel that is compatible with this battery. With pretty much every other battery option in the EcoFlow environment, all panels are compatible. So yes, you can get a solar panel option for this. Just be aware that if you get it through EcoFlow, only the 110 volt boy is the best option. It's the only option. Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. Thor, at your door, if you get a River 2 by clicking through my carousel, I love you. All right, now let's talk about the next thing that we've got here, and it's going to be a little handheld vacuum by the brand Ofuzi. Okay, now I like Ofuzi. Branded vacuum. It's not too bad. Let me bring it up here and show it to you a little more in depth. All right, now that obviously then is the box. They have a white H8 Apex, okay, on their box. But today we're going to take a look at the gray version, all right? Let's put down our accessory bag for a moment and look a little more in depth at this device. Okay. The Ofuzi H8 Apex cordless vacuum features a 120 milliliter dustbin that is easy to unlock, push open, and dump out your dirt when you're ready to. Okay. When you want to clean the inside of this, it's just a little turn and remove the dustbin from the device. Now, I got some dirt in here, so I'm actually not going to open this today, but there is a metal shroud that goes over the filter, and you can remove the filter by really just pulling it out here by the included little loop. Okay. Okay, I'm going to forego showing you that. And it's easy to pull the filter out. Now, when you pull the filter out, you can take that metal shroud, that metal guard off. And the guard is great because it protects the filter. Now, the filter is reusable, okay, because it's rewashable. And when you're ready, it is replaceable. It's replaceable when you want. Now, throw out your door. You're right. The Ofuzi H8 Apex does suck. It features an 80,000 RPM brushless motor, and I believe 12 kilopascals of suction. Is that the right thing? I think it's right. And it features a low and a high. I'm going to turn this on real quick. Very good. Okay. And as I said, it's USB-C charged in the bottom. Now, the Ofuzi H8 Apex, it comes with this nice little cinch sack that holds the vacuum itself, as well as all of its accessories. And it also, not only is it branded Ofuzi, but it does have a tag on the bag, on the cinch sack, that has the device name on it. So clearly labeled H8 Apex, Ofuzi cinch sack, easy to cinch your sack shut. Okay. Now, when you want to open your bag, what you're greeted with in this accessory kit is pretty simple, pretty straightforward option here. And that's going to be your hard extension. Okay. You get a hard extension, which facilitates the brush attachment. Now, the brush attachment, it does fit on the extension like we're talking about now. And it also, let me say that again. The brush attachment, while removable from the extension, is easily attachable directly to the Ofuzi itself. So you don't need the extension for the brush, is all I'm trying to say. And then also you get the vacuum head. Okay, now the vacuum head has these little rubber nubs on it, and I believe that that's good for like maybe getting shirt hair off of you, or maybe agitating the surface of your furniture to pull out some additional dust. And then finally, you can slide the vacuum head out, and it has this like little felt tip vacuum head. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that you can like drag this across your desk. It's not going to scratch it. It's quiet. You're not scratching the desk. I like that as well. All right. Normally $100. It's 41% off today. The H8 Apex coming at you for $59.49. That has some of the best kilopascals of suction power for handheld cordless vacuums. It is kilopascals? Good. I'm glad I said it. I'm glad I said it right. I thought I was incorrect. Right. So that's the Ofuzi H8 Apex. We're going to take a look at a similar competitor soon enough here on this show today. So be tuned in for that. All right. The Ofuzi H8 Apex is 41% off today, making it $59.49. We got these. We use them. We got these and we use them. I brought one out to the camper. We got to suck up a bunch of debris that was like spider webs and stuff that was in the corners and the crevices of the camper. Very, very nice. Handled it like a dream, actually. And that's probably the dirt that was in there just now. All right. Sean Jones says, I also like how that sack can be handled and cinched up. Yeah, the cinch sack is good. The cinch sack is very good. The thing about the cinch sack is when you put your stuff in the cinch sack, okay, like, yeah, that's a good cinch. It's a really good cinch. You can refine the cinch, okay? But then, like, you know, it's not elastic or anything. It's literally just a rope. So, like, the cinch does open very, very easily. So if you want to leave all of your stuff in here, maybe in motion, you might want a butterfly tie this, like you tie your shoelaces. You know what I mean? To prevent the cinch from opening. That's all. It's hard to beat Black & Decker vacuum products. Dude, we were looking at a vacuum yesterday that James was demoing, and it was a Black & Decker, and he just like he poured the biggest pile of rice I ever seen on the carpet, and then it was gone in just a few seconds. Still looks to be a nice sack. Yeah, it's a very nice sack. What I like about the sack's niceness is that it does have like it's not just like I feel it's like not a generic bag, even though it is. I feel like it's not because it has the label on it, right? You could just have a bag that they printed Ofuzi on, but they took the time to sew in line the H8 Apex name tag, and I think that's like that uniqueness is appreciated by me. Okay, now we're going to take a look at another vacuum soon, but before we do, we're going to get into our Exa block. The first thing that I want to show you here today is going to be these Exa E1000 gaming headphones, all right? Now, we had to tidy up all our products, so all of our products went back into their original boxes over the weekend, and it's such a smart move, dude, honestly. Everything was like just all over the place in the house. Still kind of is. I'm looking at a little bit of a disaster here, but we'll get it tidied up. Just needs to be organized. It's not dirty. Okay, these are the Exa E1000s. These gaming headsets feature 50 millimeter drivers, okay, and also connect to your favorite device with a USB connection. So whether you're connecting this to your PC or your video game console, you're going to do that with this USB, connection. Now, in line of the nylon braided cord is going to be a dial for volume and a switch to mute your microphone. So I like that as well. These have very, very thick cushioning on the ear cups and extremely thick cushioning on the headrest. Okay. These 50 millimeter drivers offer you a 7.1 simulated surround sound experience. And that's it. That's it. These are the Exa E1000s, simulated 7.1 surround. Thick earmuff padding, thick headset padding, adjustable. Okay. It's got the inline volume and mute controls. These are budget friendly option headphones. Okay. Whether you're looking to replace your own or buy a nice gift for a loved one, the Exa E1000, okay, is 25% off today of its $40 retail value, being offered to you for $30 when you add this to your cart today. The Exa E1000s, they also have this RGB kind of lighting on them. And then look, the lights are not on, and then now they are. So very subtle lighting, but the lighting is RGB, okay? And the Exa branding is lit, as well as this outer perimeter, and then also is the other side of the cup, the branding and the perimeter. So give that an unplug and then lights out. Okay, $30 for the Exa E1000s with a $5, with a 5% clickable coupon. So what's 5%? $1.50. Save an additional $1.50. 5%, 10% of 30 would be $3. So 5% is $1.50. Save an additional $1.50 with that 5% saving today. Thank you, June, for letting me know about that. It's so crazy talking in a normal sounding voice with the wireless mic on. I've been doing it the whole show. I've been trying not to be weird about it, but I'm just so used to yelling all the time. All right, now let's take a look at another Exa headset. We've got several of them that I want to show to you today. And the next one that is here is hiding on me. Where's the box? Where's the box with the headphones? You know what? I must have put it back on the table today. Oh no! Oh, here it is. No, 21E, 21E, right, with the USB. 21E with the USB. I think this is the one that we're talking about. And it's not 2.1, it's 1.2. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is the product. It just wasn't on my shelf. This is the Exa Telcom model H12E. Okay, the model H12E is a a headset that you're going to want to consider using for office use. Okay. That's what the Exa Telcom brand is all about. More geared toward office use rather than gaming, as is the traditional Exa branding. All right. What you get with the Exa H12E is a USB connection. Okay. So that you can plug this into your computer. I guess you can plug this into your gaming console as well. But these just have kind of like smaller 40 millimeter drivers. These are offered to you in a stereo mode. Okay, so you have a left and a right channel basically, and it has a nice microphone that is going to be very easily adjustable. Okay, and you can put the microphone in any position that you want. These are just small little office talkers. You know, I like this. Feels very light on my head. I don't think that I would catch much fatigue if I had to wear these in an office all day, for example. $3 coupons apply on the H12E, okay, because there is model H12 as well. All right, and model H12, they are 3.5 millimeter audio jack. But they are the same headphones. They're the same headphones as these. They just have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack on them instead of this USB connection. And that's it. Now, this model H12E, all right, it's available today for $30. And our friend Junior is letting us know that there is an additional $3 coupon that you can apply on this headset today. So put this in your cart for $27. Not too bad. Okay, now let's keep it moving. And now let's go back to the Exa side of things. Now, on the Exa side of things today, we're going to take a look at another set of gaming headphones, okay? Now, these headphones go by model number E4, okay? But they are affectionately referred to as the Exa Air Comfy, okay? Now, the Exa Air Comfy in my carousel, it says 263 grams. And on the box, it says the same thing. So the Exa Air Comfies are the lightest gaming headset that is offered by Exa. I believe that is accurate at this time. Okay. And on the box, it just says that it's for Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox One S and X, as well as your smartphone or your PC. 3.5 millimeter audio cable, 50 millimeter drivers, 263 grams. Okay, so yeah, pretty straightforward there. These have really nice padding, okay, and they're very light when you put them on. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all, okay, when I put on the Exa Air Comfies. They got the microphone, okay, microphone, you can put it in a few different preset positions. Very nice. It has a hard line, okay, to connect it to your favorite device. But this 3.5 millimeter audio jack, that cord, okay, that hooks your Air Comfies up to your favorite device, right? Does not, like other Exa branded devices, have an inline volume control, okay? Instead, on the back of the Air Comfy, that's where you find a dial for your volume control and a switch to mute your microphone. Okay. So when you're wearing these, you're just going to access those controls on the rear, on the rear left side, excuse me. Okay. That's the Exa Air Comfies. These are 263 grams, which is pretty lightweight, I think. All right, now let's move on from our Exa Air Comfies. Oh, we're going to actually leave the Air Comfies on the table for a second while we take a look at our next product, which is going to be our RGB headset stand, okay? Now, the RGB headset stand is available today as a product that is pretty interesting. You know, you can just go get any old thing to put your headphone. Oh, hold on. Let me grab this product. And yeah, we're going to keep it just like right here today. We just only got a little bit of play with our USB connection on this. But yeah, this is it. This is the Exa W1, the W1, the RGB headset stand. Now, what I was saying a moment ago is what's really awesome about the headset stand is it's a headset stand. You can hang your headphones on it. But what else sets this headstand apart from, say, the $10 headset stand that Exa offers is that I'm going to take these headphones off for a second. In conjunction with the metal bar for the headphone stand, the base actually connects via USB to your computer and then offers you a sound card that generates a simulated 7.1 surround sound experience for any headset that is plugged into it. Okay, so not just Exa headsets, but your favorite headset can have a simulated 7.1 surround sound experience. Okay, whether it's in-ear monitors, whether it's a USB headset, it doesn't matter. The Exa RGB headset external sound card gives you that simulated 7.1 surround through a top. Here, let me take the headphones off real quick. So on the top of it, you have a USB port. Okay. On the top of it, you have a USB port. Here. On the top of it, you have a USB port. Okay. On the front of it, you have a USB port. My USB port is currently occupied by my wireless receiver for my microphone. It also features a multifunction microphone headphone 3.5mm port and an independent headphone and microphone 3.5mm jack, which is really, really cool because if you have, I haven't tested this claim with USB devices connected to it, but the two audio ports that are headphone jacks, you can plug two devices into them, like two headphones, and use it as such. Pretty fantastic that you can like twin the audio if you need an extra audio jack to share with a friend when you're maybe sitting around doing like I do streaming. I do streaming for fun with some friends, and I always want my headphones on when I'm playing music so that we don't get bad feedback. And then sometimes like Mima's home and she wants to hear the music with us and be a part of the show. And like in the past, it's been difficult, but now no longer. We can just plug two sets of headphones into this 7.1 simulated surround sound external audio card that also has a metal hook on it. And there you go, the Exa RGB headset stand. Now, one final option that I want you to see is that it does have this little fingerprint button here. And when we tap that fingerprint button, we can cycle through several solid colors off and then on to cycle through a rainbow color effect on the headset stand. Okay, very, very nice. A wonderful addition to my workstation because now I don't have to. I got several USB ports all over the place. Excuse me, but now I don't have to have a USB port taken up on my PC for the wireless receiver. I just leave it plugged into Exa headset stand all the time, and I forget about it. Let me drink a little bit of water. Pardon me. All right, let's get our air comfies and our headset W1 put away here. And we're going to get ready to talk about our next product. But before we do that, I just want you to know that the headset stand that we were talking about, model number W1 by Exa, is available today for $37, $36.99. Okay, now let's talk about the next product that we've got in the carousel here. I think we're going to be running a little bit longer than normal today. I just love hanging out with you guys and talking all the time. So, you know, I don't mind running a little bit late. I hope that you're enjoying the show. If you are, please feel free to let me know. If you're not, please feel free to let me know. All right, now what we're talking about here is the pluggable USB 3.0 to dual monitor docking station. This is pretty great. I have it hidden here behind my thing. Let me grab some OBS control, OBSBot camera control, and move my camera here and down and down. And whoops, what did I do? Press the wrong thing. Oh, you're tracking? Stop tracking. Okay, thank you. And then we're going to go across and down and across and down. And there we go. Ooh, that's the best shot of it we've had in a long time. But there it is. There is the pluggable USB 3.0 dual monitor docking station. I love this little guy because it's a docking station. That's why I love it. And it does a lot of stuff that my laptop just can do. But I love the docking station because it's a one cable solution from this device to your laptop in order to utilize all of the functionality of it. Okay. Now let's reset our camera here. And what is the functionality of that pluggable dock? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. With it, you get 4 USB 2.0 ports on the back, an Ethernet port, a DVI out, HDMI out, display link adapter cable, which is included in the box, out, okay, and AC power in. Now, that's all of the inputs and outputs on the reverse. I/O on the front of the device is represented by 2 USB 3.0 ports, as well as an independent headphone and microphone jack. Okay, I love this thing. I plug all of those ports are full, okay, on the docking station, and it's a one cable solution to my laptop. When I'm ready to leave, I can just grab the laptop and unplug that, and all my whole workstation is unplugged. Easy to go. Love it. Makes things so much easier. And when I come home, same thing. I just plug it in. Computer remembers where I was last looking at, what I was last looking at, like the structure of my window layout, and kaboom. You know what I'm saying? Just resets everything perfectly for me, and snaps to the view that I have when these devices are connected. I hope that made sense. I think it did. All right, the pluggable USB 3.0 laptop dual monitor docking station, okay, is available today for $119. This will be 23% off of its retail value, which is $155. All right, now let's move on to the next product here. This is going to be about the Fantic Mate. Now, please forgive me, okay, for forgetting, but I know Sean was here. Oh, I dropped the package. I'll pick it up in a second. I know Sean was here talking about vacuums and cinch sacks. And we're going to talk now about another vacuum. This is the Fantic V8 Mate, okay? Now, the V8 Mate, I definitely would encourage somebody to click through the carousel and let me know if there is a deal on this today, because I don't know. And we're going to talk about this now, okay? This is the Fantic V8 Mate. The Fantic V8 Mate, I've just got to say it, is almost identical to the Ofusi H8 Apex. And how is it similar? Oh, thank you for clicking through. Let me know if there's a deal on this $80 get today, because there was a deal, a big time deal on the Ofusi. So like, it's pretty smart to make a decision. The deal, right? You get the one with the deal. It's $10 off. $10 off. That makes it $70. And then the other one was 50. $70, and then the other one was basically $60. It was $59.40. $10 is $10. And I don't think if we ever learned that there was an additional deal on the Ofusi, but that don't matter. We're moving on from that now. And we're talking Fantic V8 Mate, available today for $80. Like I said, it's basically everything that the Ofusi is that we were talking about earlier. 120 milliliter dustbin, easy to remove, easy to replace, easy to unlock, open, and pour out. The filter in the dustbin is removable, reusable, rewashable, and replaceable. Okay, it does charge via USB-C on the bottom and has 2 speeds, low and high, right? Now, the only thing that really sets the Fantic apart from the Ofusi, in my opinion, is the included accessories. Now, the included accessories are fundamentally identical, okay? But you also get this one. So let's just take a fast look at these other ones, and we'll just push through these here real quick. So you do get the brush, okay? You get the brush attachment, you get the extension attachment, and the brush and the extension are compatible with each other, and the brush is compatible with just the vacuum. Okay, now also, like we were talking about Ofusi, you get the rubber nubbed vacuum head, which slides off. and has like the fiber coated one so that you can drag it across your desk. Stays silent, no scratches. And then I've misplaced these. This one just went in the bag because we were cleaning them up. But both the Ofuzi, the previous vacuum, and the Fantic V8 Mate, they both come with a brush, okay? And this brush you can use to clean your filter with. All right, so that's all the accessories that are traditional. And then look at this fun accessory that you get with the V8 Mate. You get this crevice tool. Okay, you get a nice crevice tool, and the crevice tool is on a stretchable hose. Isn't that fun? I love this stretchable hose. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's different than other products, that I have. And that's why I like the stretchable hose. And then just like the Ofuzi, you put all your accessories into this branded cinch sack. We'll grab the vacuum and put that away in here now too. And that's it. You just cinch sack it and then tie it shut if you need. And just like the Ofuzi, the bag is branded and it says V8 Mate on this little tag that is sewn inline to the bag. All right, the Fantic V8 Mate cordless vacuum, which is chargeable via USB-C, is retailing today for $80. All right, but it does have a $10 off applicable coupon, so don't forget to add that if you make the buy today. And I guess it's just basically a $10 difference then with all the deals between the Ofuzi and the Fantic. All righty. Now, the next product that I want to talk to you about, we're going to jump into this pluggable thing, and that's this right here. The pluggable, okay, USB 3.0 or USB-C to dual HDMI out, okay? A very, very small, okay, smaller than the palm of my hand device that allows you to increase your workstation's screen real estate. Okay. Now, what you get with this device is exactly what the title of the device is. Let me show you. Okay. You have a USB 3.0 or USB-C adapter. Okay. To dual HDMI out. Now, with the dual HDMI out ports on this adapter, I want you to know that HDMI port 1 supports a resolution of 4K at 60 hertz. 4K at 60? Is it 4K at 30 or 4K at 60? I think it's 4K at 30. Yes, this is going to support resolution maximum of 4K at 30 hertz on HDMI port 1. On HDMI port 2, you're going to be allowed, excuse me for stammering, HDMI port 2, 1080p at 60 hertz. Let me just check the box and refresh my memory. I know that's accurate though. HDMI port 1, 4K at 30, HDMI port 2, 1080p at 60. For sure, for sure. Was this upside down? No, it wasn't. USB 3.0 compatible with Windows 10 and Mac OS 10.14. HDMI 1.4 up to 4K at 30 hertz on port 1, and HDMI up to 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz. So I was right. Okay. So this is a nice little device that, like I said at the top, you can utilize to expand your network, expand your screen real estate on your workstation, not your network. That's the wrong word. Okay. Wonderful. $59 for this product today, which is 26% off of its $80 retail value. Now, oh man, how many products do we got left here? We're on 18. We got 8 products left in 10 minutes. We're going to run a little bit overtime today, but that's okay because these are all great products that really deserve like their time in the sun appropriately. So let us grab it. Let us talk now about this next product that I have here in my carousel. Okay. Not only do I have it in my carousel, but I also literally am holding it in my hands right now. This is the Life Pro, okay, Sonic Pro percussion massage gun. Look at this thing. Comes in like it's a soft bag that has like a hard kind of shell, but it's a soft bag. Like it's a soft bag. Okay, it's zippered shut. Now, when we open this, this is what we're greeted with, okay? We're greeted with the device. We have 8 different pressure attachments, massage attachments, excuse me, to reach the not whatever. We don't be dismissive. The Life Pro Sonic Pro percussion massager has 8 different massage heads so that you can mitigate pain or just feel good in general, with a lot of different options to do that. Now, not only do you get the 8 different heads, but you get 15 different frequencies of percussion vibration with this device. Okay, now it retails for $120. I just want you to know that right now because we're about to use this. Okay, it has a simple power button. Before we use it, we'll talk about more features. Power button on the back, we turn it on. Has a timer button. We can add more time by the minute as we desire. I love that. And then the battery, it's got a battery option on the bottom. And then when we pull the trigger here, it actually kicks on, so we know how intense the frequency is. Okay, it's represented by this blue guide, and then also has numbers that go up to 15 and then turn off. Right? Okay, so very nice. What does that say? 1444. Oh, why? Because I had 15 minutes on it. No problem. Okay, look, we have the nice round ball. This is a percussion Hertz 1. I love this thing. It actually needs to go a little faster on my neck. That kind of punched me a little bit. And let me pull my hair out of the way. I love this thing. Oh, man, it feels so good. I was sleeping out in the camper for like 7 days. 7 days I spent in a row out in the camper. And my neck's been a little bit sore. My back's been a little bit sore. Oh, it makes the tip of my nose tickle. It gives me a little chill. Very fun. This thing feels so good. Especially like for me personally, where my pain feels like the most is like stress in my upper neck here, this area here. And this thing is just good to beat you up. It feels real good. Can you hear the vibration through the microphone? Pretty confident you can. Now, I think that you might be able to hear the vibration just because it's like bouncing through my body. But ultimately, hey, what's up, Alan? I hope that you're doing great. I haven't seen your name in the chat in a while here. I hope everything's doing very well for you, my friend. Welcome to Clown Live. Right now, I'm just relishing in the fact that I'm at work right now and I get to give myself a massage. Oh, feels so nice. I need Mima to do this to my whole back for me. But yeah, the Sonic Pro, Life Pro, it has all these different attachments. It feels really good. Feels good on my fronts. Feels good on my sides. Feels good on my legs. It feels good on my arms. Now, I got to admit, I mostly just use this on my torso. Doing good about ready to start supper. Are you going to start eating supper or are you going to start cooking supper? If you're either way, what is the food? Today, I'm probably just going to eat like some leftovers. We got some rice and chicken with like a little makeshift stir fry that we had last night. So I'm just going to eat last night leftovers. And then Mima's going to come home from work around 11:30. It's almost 7 o'clock now. A cheeseburger wrap. So what is that? Just a cheeseburger inside a burrito shell? That sounds really good. Oh, dude, I love this thing. Okay. I love this thing so much. I do like to use it on my skin and not over my shirt. I just find that like my shirt binds a little bit when I'm doing that. But man, this feels so good. Dude, it makes me instantly want to fall asleep when I put it on the back of my neck. It's so good. Yes, it is. Yo, Alan DeBay, your cheeseburger wrap makes me think about like when my wife's not home and I gotta feed myself. Have you ever had like a TV dinner burrito? You know, I'll go get the Hungry Man. I'll go get the Hungry Man Salisbury steak. I'm just gonna massage myself and talk about Hungry Man burritos for a minute. But I mean, I think you can pretty much put it together, right? Just go buy yourself a Hungry Man. It can be any one that you like. Cook it up and then just dump all of it, except for the dessert, obviously, and just dump all of it into a burrito and then just wrap it shut. You can eat it soft, you know, preference is yours. You can eat it like a soft burrito or you can like throw that hot TV dinner onto the pan and just like bake that burrito shut, make it nice and crunchy. Dude, this thing is too good. I got to stop this, dude. It's so good. It's sorry for picking my ears. It's just vibrating my entire body. Yo, I love this thing. I think you're going to love it too if you get one. The percussion massager, it's the best massager I've ever had. This is the only percussion massager I've ever owned. But don't you get those like little bzzz boys that you just put on you and it's like whatever? This is the real deal. Oh, one other option that I want you to know about the Sonic Pro percussion massager by Life Pro is that, yes, it does have a barrel connection on the back. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. I forgot that I'm wearing this microphone. Let me stop yelling, okay? But the Life Pro Sonic Pro, it does, I guess I was yelling maybe because this was vibrating on me, but it does have a barrel connection in the back is what I'm trying to say, so that you can charge this in this configuration. But it also features a button on the Sonic Pro that when you press it, let me hold this a little more securely, okay? When you press this button, it actually allows you to remove the handle, and the handle is the battery for this device, okay? And on that, as such, it also has the same sized barrel connector as on the back of the device. So if you own this and you need an additional battery, you can get that additional battery. It's not included with the kit, okay, that we're talking about here now. But if you have another one, then you can keep one on the charge while you got one going, and that is very nice, okay? Now, you can see here one final thing. When we put the battery back on, you can see it's just kind of like it's poking out here. When we push it in, it clicks into place, and that recesses. It goes flush with the handle. Love the Sonic Pro by Life Pro. If you're looking for a percussion massager, this is an excellent option, okay? It is available today as well for $120. I love Sonic Pro, dude. I need to have this thing on me at all times. You know what? I should take this with me to the festival. Yo, we got 10 viewers right now. Yo, I haven't had 10 viewers on the show in so long. It's worth a dance. Thank you so much to 10 people watching. I really appreciate that. You know, everybody out here, you're watching Clown Live. We're supposed to end the show in 4 minutes, but we got a few more products that we're going to take a quick look at here before we wrap up today. So thank you so much. Honestly, it's the first time I recall seeing double digits viewing in months, not even weeks, months. Okay. So thank you so much for everybody that is out here hanging out with me now. Let's keep our show going. We're going to talk next about the Underdesk elliptical machine. Now, as a lot of you must be aware by now, okay, I have been living in my camper for 1 week. Oh, shoot. Tripped on a wire, yanking stuff all over the place. Not good. Okay, now, like I was saying, though, if you have been paying attention to the show, then you know that I've pretty much been living out in the camper for 1 entire week. And, oh, yeah, we don't want barcodes. We want prime stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw this box away. It's just a little too cumbersome for the show. And it's also upside down right now. But so be it, okay? So be it. This is our lives. This is how we're living. I know it's upside down. I apologize. But this is the Flex Cycle Pro. I've been living out in the camper for a week, so I didn't get to build this device. And as a matter of fact, this is infinitely bothersome to me instantly. So let me just stop that and pop this down here real quick and grab the Life Pro Flex Cycle itself. Okay. Now, the reason that I make the pre-statement that I've been living in the camper all week is because the Flex Cycle currently is not assembled, okay? We took it out of the box. We took a look at it, but it is not fully assembled. When fully assembled, okay, the Flex Cycle actually has pedals, okay, that go on the device. There's one that's down here. There's one on the other side. Okay, these are our pedals here. The Flex Cycle also has a display. It is compatible with an app and has a resistance knob that allows you to adjust that resistance. Now, what is disassembled about this? Well, we don't have the pedals on it currently. And also, there are bars that lock into the back as well as the front of the device. So, some assembly is required when you get the Flex Cycle. Now, what is really wonderful about the Flex Cycle is that it is flexible. That's why they call it Flex Cycle, because not only can you put this on the floor under your desk, wherever you want, okay, so that you can bike on it like with your feet, right? Traditionally, there are also included arm pedals as well. So you can actually grip this and do an arm workout with the Flex Cycle as well. So that's really cool. You can do your legs and your arms with the pedals on the Flex Cycle. It's 2 different pedals. And additionally, there are included resistance bands. So when we have our front bar on our device, or our back bar, I guess you would say, when we have our back bar mounted, there's little holes that are designed to receive the included resistance bands. So you can be pedaling and doing resistance bands workouts right at the comfort of your own desk. This is a very, very it's a pretty lightweight machine. I don't think it's going to get too much heavier once we add the additional legs to this and the pedals. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? I love the Flex Cycle. I love the concept of the Flex Cycle. Obviously, I haven't used it yet, but that's why that is a major contributing factor to why we started moving all of the furniture around the house again. We switched the show up so that I could film from in the living room. Now, I pulled out my old desk from the wall here, and now the Rad Love desk sits in this blank spot. And what a concept! What a concept that is. Love it. All right, so that then is the under desk bike pedal elliptical arm exercising resistance bands. It's the Life Pro Flex Cycle. Okay, it's available today for $160. And as I was saying and showing you the wall, that's where I'm going to be able to put mine. You know what I'm saying? And use mine when I'm at the desk. So I'm excited for that. Okay, now let's talk about the next product here. Oh, that's the 2 Ugreen boys, and then 3 Andobills and the Prex-Tex. Okay, so it's all the fun, cute stuff now that we can go pretty quick through. So we want this, and we dropped this earlier. Let's pick this up, and then we're going to grab all of our products so that we don't have to come back here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then I guess we will come back for the cars, but here's all the rest of our products that we're going to be talking on for the rest of the show today. So let me just pop all this stuff down here, and then we'll get talking about it. All right. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about on the back end of our show here is going to be the Ugreen desktop phone holder. This Ugreen desktop phone holder features a dual access design. I'm going to show you the phone holder in just a moment. Okay, I've got it here actually propping up my iPhone so that I can see the chat and monitor the carousel. Adjustable, foldable, portable, stable, aluminum, alloy, and silicone. Yes, we're going to show the silicone. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else to say. There's no other writing on the box. Let me drop my phone here right quick and just show you straight up the Andobill phone mount. Look at this thing. It's made out of aluminum alloy, okay? And it has silicone grips in the little cradle here, as well as the back and on the bottom of the device, okay? So look, as far as portability is concerned, you can fold this very flat. Let me put the box on the product table, as we often do. So you can fold this flat, and then when you want to use it, we just open the base, okay? And it's very stiff. It's very stiff, and I really, really like how stiff it is because it just holds its position very, very well. So we pull our bottom out, and then we extend our top, and like that's not the right move here, but let's actually go ahead and make an adjustment to our camera. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. So this is it. This is it. Here we have it on the desk. We'll just move the W1 out of the way. So here's the Andelbill mount. Nice. Okay, you can put it in any position that you want. You know, even in unorthodox positions. I don't know what you would do with this, but you can do that if you wanted. I just kind of use mine sort of in this tripod sort of mode. And yeah, it's really great to take my phone, any phone, and put it down here in portrait mode. The phone is held very, very easy. It's super easy to adjust. And yeah, that's it. Straightforward. There's not much more else I can say about an aluminum alloy, silicone based phone stand. It's great. You don't need a lot of words to describe this because it's fantastic and it just works. All right. Now, obviously, because with the hooks, not only can you retain the phone in portrait mode, but you can place it in landscape mode as well. And you can do whatever you want. I love this thing. Oops. I love it. Now, don't let that be indicative of the thing. I've got a cable here that's pulling on my phone a little bit. And also, I kind of have this a little bit lower. If I were to pull that out, then, you know, a little bit less resistance to spilling over. It's just all about how you set this. Okay. Now, let us reset this onto our, there we go. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, dude. Shouldn't cuss. Gosh darn it. Hey, I just made this mistake for the first time ever. What do I do? I'm gonna end this stream anyway because if